What's up, world? It's your boy J-Lo. So check it out. So I asked you this question. How often do you find yourself, or how often do I find myself in a situation where I don't see the outcome? And immediately, by not seeing the outcome, I immediately count myself out. Right? So I go back to Mark 6, verse 35 through 39. And it talks about Jesus telling the disciples to feed the people. And the disciples are like, with what? I mean, you got cash, or, you know what I mean? Like, how are you possibly thinking that we're going to be able to feed the people? And Jesus tells them to go out there and bring back whatever you can find. And so when they return back with 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. And if you remember and you go back, and if you know the scriptures, you go back and in Psalms 121, it talks about, I look up to the hills from what cometh my help. And at that point in time, let's fast forward back to Mark, Jesus takes the 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish, and he looks up to the heavens and he blesses it. Now, just from simply blessing it and just raising his hand up in gratitude for what he had, he multiplied that. And multiplied that so much to the point where he was able to feed 5,000 men and their families and have 12 baskets of leftovers. And so we go back to the simple question, right? How often do we put ourselves in a position where we don't see the outcome, and automatically we're like, it's not possible, right? But in this passage, it shows us that when we just lift up what we have and we lift up what we're asking for to the heavens and we lift it up to God, that He has immeasurable possibilities of not only giving us what we're asking for, but also having it overflow. I mean, don't sell yourself short without even trying at first, right? Don't sell yourself short without even noticing what you have at hand. And so that's just today's message. And, hopefully you're able to take something from it. I know that I have, because I know the position that I'm in right now, I tend to think there's no possible way. There's no possible way that I'm going to be able to, be financially successful. There's no possible way that I'm going to be able to put food on the table, whatever it might be. But then when I take a moment and I look at what I have, and I look up to the heavens, and I'm grateful for what I have, all of a sudden I manifest the most amazing and overflowing of abundance. So I share that with you guys. I gratefully intend that you're able to take something from it. That's your boy J-Lo. If you haven't already, again, always subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.